Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your reading for June 2026. I invite you to stay and take what resonates, leave what does not. This is my only account, and I'm never going to reach out. There are scammers on this app, and I'm just not sending messages because too confusing. There are scammers, and I don't want any of you getting scammed. Don't send anybody money because it's not me, okay? Not me. All right, let's find out what you need to know in here. Let me know in the comments if anything resonates, and feel free to let me know where you're watching from in the world. I love to hear about that. I get so curious. I'm just like, what? So cool. All right, so Capricorn, starting to see a trend here. One more card. One more card. Okay, great, thanks. Okay. The moon card coming out here, Pisces energy. You are, I think there's a lot of unknown right now. Possibly about your love life, possibly about connections. I'm getting like your relationships, doesn't need to be romantic, but I feel like there have been some confusing dynamics. A lot of unknown. You might not know where you stand with someone right now. There could have been conflict. I'm getting chills right now. Whew. Like, I think you have a deep connection with somebody, and you might not have spoken with them for a while. I just feel like there's this lack of emotion between you two right now. And it's not that there isn't care and respect for the other person, but like you two have been feeling very blocked emotionally. The King of Cups is about like emotional maturity and love, and in the challenge position here, it just tells me that maybe there hasn't been a lot of clarity or understanding about where either of you stand emotionally, because the root of it is the Ace of Swords, about clarity, truth. There might just be fear about speaking your truth. There might be some realizations you're coming to about this person. I get the feeling that you're thinking of ending things with someone. And as hard as that is to come to terms with, it's like, I just feel that there are too many gaps here, too many things that don't make sense, too many things that feel really emotionally precarious. I don't usually use that word, precarious. It's like you've been juggling so many things to try to make things work. And no matter what you do, I think you just don't know where you stand with this person. And it's been leaving you feeling very, almost afraid. Like the moon tells me you're just like so uncertain. And I think this connection has left you feeling a little disconnected from yourself. It took me a minute to kind of get the gist of what this reading is saying, but ultimately I think you're coming to terms with the fact that this connection may not be good for you. And again, this could be about a family member, this could be about a friendship, could be a romantic relationship, could be a workplace environment. Everyone's situation is going to be different, so really just fill in the blanks where you need to, Capricorn. But I get that you have been without clarity for so long, and Spirit is just saying, you know, a non-answer is an answer. If somebody is refusing to give you clarity or not being fully communicative or withholding information from you, like that's toxic. That's really toxic. And I think there was this desire to make changes. Spirit really made it very clear that you're going to need to close out these cycles. This is a karmic lesson that you're learning, not to sacrifice your truth, not to sacrifice your happiness or your emotional safety for somebody else's benefit. You might have been just giving and giving and giving and not being compensated whatsoever. Like you've been giving so much time, you've been trying to understand, you've been trying to really show up for this person or people and or this environment, and it's just not meeting you with care. It's meeting you with, this feels really, this doesn't feel good to me. This feels very almost manipulative, and I don't like that energy in these readings. I don't know that this person knows this is what they're doing. I think this might be like a control thing. Like there's some anxiety this other person is dealing with, and this level of needing to control circumstances to minimize anxiety. And I think they're not malicious at heart. I think they're a genuinely good person. but I feel like they are so anxious that they are either emotionally avoidant, or it might be a combo of things. Like they're not fully expressing themselves. Maybe they're passive aggressive. Maybe they're really like controlling the narrative, or trying to control how things play out. Like wanting to know where you are, wanting to know who you're hanging out with. And maybe you're not feeling like you have time to really just be a person and be on your own. This is a very specific message for somebody feeling like they've lost some independence, or lost their ability to choose things that feel good for yourself. That keeps coming up in readings, like choosing things that feel good, not just because you feel indebted to them or feel like you should do them. It's like pick things that feel emotionally safe and that are acts of self-love towards yourself. And I think you're really learning painfully this lesson of releasing what does not belong to you, so that you can embody this self-love, so that you can embody this authenticity and overall what's best for your life. And I see that the wheel is turning, the karmic wheel is turning. You're really closing out cycles. Things are shifting in your favor, and you're moving with these changes, but you've had a lot of mental burden and frustration for what hasn't been resolved, what clarity you still don't have. And I feel like that's something that feels like a loss rather than a win. Spirit's just trying to commend you right now. Like you've made some really difficult shifts, and even coming to the conclusion that this relationship is toxic is positive. That's really, really good for you to notice that and honor that, accept that. And the acceptance piece, acceptance comes in many stages. And I think you're in maybe the first, second, third stage of acceptance, like coming to terms with the fact that you need to move. Expressing that is one thing, and then also making that physical shift out of it is what needs to happen. And I think that's been burdening you and feeling almost victimized by this. It's like, why is this happening to me? Like I'm trying to show up real, honest. I'm looking for genuine connection, and I feel like I'm being met with blocks. And as painful as this is the ending of a very painful cycle and lesson you've already learned. You're just closing things out, and you're walking into something brand new. And as much as you feel on the outside right now, and you feel alone, and you feel like you're not considered, or you feel like you're the victim, I'm not minimizing any of that. That's real. That feeling of loss is real. But surrendering is how you get back in touch with your power. Surrendering, the Hanged Man, is about pausing or letting go, fully surrendering to the situation and the unknown. The Moon card talks about illusions and unknown. You're surrendering to not having all the answers or clarity that you feel like you need or are entitled to. It's like, that's not serving me to stay here and wait for it, because it hasn't been coming. The clarity that I'm desiring isn't coming, and this person isn't in a maturity level to give me that. So I need to make the decision for myself that it's time to move. How am I going to do that? You're really desiring freedom from these toxic patterns, this toxic behavior, this behavior of trying to control your own destiny. Like this person maybe is just very, again, anxious and wanting things a certain way, and I think you've been feeling indebted to them. This codependency, this desire to keep them close because maybe you don't entirely know who you are without them, or you're afraid you might not know. It's letting go of that and embodying self-love, not self-abandoning, and choosing freedom, choosing clarity. You are becoming the clarity you don't have. I see the outcome here is the Knight of Swords. I think you are moving forward with communication, even though it's uncomfortable. This might not be a conversation with this person. It might just be like internal guidance that you're having with your spirit team to move, to get going, to do something different, to make changes. I think a lot of positivity is coming in after this time of upheaval. So what positivity is coming in for Capricorn after these shifts? I just want to get you some of those, just because I think you are in the process of making these shifts, and just know that better times are coming. I know this is hard, and I know this is a lot of upheaval. So what is coming in for Capricorn? Ooh. Okay, one more card here. Okay. Oh, this is really, really, really good. Okay. Okay, so I see the Hermit card here. You're going to be taking some time alone for a while. That's going to be best, to just spend some time on your own, recover, heal, recalibrate, honor your emotions, honor what's all taken place, what all you've done. It's powerful. It's going to require rest. Take some time. The Hermit card is saying you're just going to retreat for a little bit. And it's important because that's going to revitalize you. The sun is coming out again. You're going to be reconnecting with yourself and reconnecting with the things that make you feel good, that make you feel happy, that make you feel seen, validated, accepted. And the Ace of Wands tells me that there's powerful healing happening right now, powerful new beginning, revitalization. If you're going to allow these shifts to happen as you're surrendering, you're taking time alone, a lot of positive change is coming in. And it might be difficult to believe that or see that right now. And just know you've already done powerful, amazing, incredible things. And better times are coming. So Capricorn, that is your reading for June. I hope that resonated. Take care of yourselves. Please feel free to book a reading with me if you'd like to. My links are in my bio. And also, if you're feeling like you need some support, please reach out to a therapist, reach out to family members, friends for support. Okay? You're cared for, and I love you. Take care.